Allow me a moment, a message with my keepers. Allow them to truly understand that I am not stuck in here with them. They are stuck to keep me. I am a god, and I have trifled through their land, so Paimon, Baal, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, allow all masters of the realms of hell to return to their lord and tell them they have failed. For I do not just stand within this realm, I thrive within it. They have failed to kill me. They may have wounded me, but note that I will come back stronger, for I am not dead, and never shall I be so, for they would have to have somebody strong enough to stop me. And from where I sit upon my throne, there exists not but one capable of a feat such as even hampering my path. Victory was mine the moment I was born. The moment I built my portal, I did not go to the easy short route. I did not take in kindness the easy fortress within arm's length of me. I trampled through their territory haphazardly, using resources that I took from them, and they still grovel at my feet. They are nothing. Nothing! They never had a thing on me. They were powerless from the moment I stepped foot within the same dimension as them. To those who remember to stay humble, remember I need not such a thing, for I am eternal. That was all I had to say to the keepers of hell. They can go back to their normal living. There it is, my little spikes. Still got my gold booties on. Perfect. And for those who root for my downfall, for a humbling, recall my efforts as I have performed the Herculean, the Gilgameshian. I have traveled through hell just for my own benefit. Recall they never stood a chance. That was a fun trip to the Nether, wouldn't you say? Pickaxe is almost dead. You know what I've just realized? Throughout all of that, When I went mining, I didn't take any redstone because I said I wouldn't need it. It has only just occurred to me that that's how you make extended duration potions. Fortunately for me, I mean, I think a regen 2 still full heals. I guess this will be a perfect test. 45 seconds of regen 1 should theoretically still full heal me. But like 20 seconds of regen 2, that should full heal me too, right? Bottoms up and the devil laughs. Ah, it feels good to be a god. It appears regen 2 does 9 hearts. And it does it quite quickly. In fact, you know what? It might be for my benefit that I have learned that and I didn't have redstone because regen 2s will regen me to full HP quicker. Well, the extended durations will be good in the future for elongated fights. But with that, with my escape from hell, to any who doubted me when I was making my grandiose speech, how dare you doubt me? Don't you know who I am? Did I not make it clear? You are watching Durushander, self-proclaimed king of the Nether. And who gave me the authority to proclaim myself king of a realm not mine? I'm a god. That's the only authority I need. We do have one extra glass. I knew I would, but like, you know. We will place a second brewing stand for efficiency purposes. Alright, let's put these here for a moment so they don't despawn. Alright, let's grab you. Grab you. Need a couple of you. And one of you. My inventory is a mess at the moment. We'll fix that. First, I need to set things going. Ba, 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 ba. You know, before I went on this excursion, I specifically decided that I had enough apples, despite having plenty of gold to make more, and that I had enough arrows. Turns out I was exactly right. With my godlike foresight, I knew exactly how much of each resource I would need. If that's not proof of my divinity, I don't know what is. I mean, truly. Can you think of something more truly proved than my divinity? My divine foresight? Did I not know exactly how many resources I would need? And I pracked only exactly what I would need, and not a single resource more. I dare say. Praise be me, a god who can always be ready. Ah, potions. Now I have advanced to the age of sciences and alchemy, which, of course, in order to obtain the resources for science and alchemy, you must go to hell and retrieve them from the fiery creatures within it. But with alchemy, with diamond resources, I mean, with just alchemy, the diamond resources are sort of pennies on the dollar. I now have all I need in order to defeat the first boss, the easiest of the three major bosses in Minecraft, or the four major bosses. My apologies. There's the Warden now. The Warden doesn't come with the boss bar, but well, neither does the other Guardians, to be fair. The Elder Guardians are the easiest. And I developed a trick for them that I will not announce yet because you will witness it. But I do have a trick that I use to defeat the Elder Guardian. And I do plan on demonstrating it. And it uses a little bit of alchemy. The first step towards that trick, I'm sure you can already tell, is just the water breathing potion. And you're right. Having an extended duration water breathing, which means I will need to go underground and get some redstone. But having water breathing potions is a huge deal. Because whilst you can do all those techniques, putting doors down and all of that, that is a dangerous game you're playing where you are cluttering all the halls you are in. And I'm not one to get stuck in all of that. Or I am the type to get stuck in all of that, so I would rather avoid it. Now, most people don't like water breathing for, or well, not most people. Most people probably do like water breathing for this, for the water temple. The reason many don't use water breathing is for a simple reason. Water breathing is completely contrary to one of the main strategies, which is Silk Touch even valuable right now? Having a Silk Touch pickaxe is valuable in general, but is it valuable right now? I don't think so. Oh, also I should technically make netherite first before I enchant. I need one more bookshelf, which I should have the resource for, right? Well, actually, I might not have the leather. No, I have the leather. Need 6 sugar cane. Can I find? Oh, there's another 2. Okay. I just need 2 more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Found it all. So, there we go. And we have this. Bada bing, bada boom. Does lapis stay in there? If I put it in there, will it come out? It comes out with my inventory. Efficiency 3. Not very inspiring. I'm breaking 3, prod prop 4 in there. And then a bow. Power 3. You can't just get power 3, which is the unfortunate part. Well, there's another object of extreme worth checking. breaking 3. Though I guess the best strategy for fishing rods is always just to fish up a better fishing rod. We do have diamonds. We should make diamond tools out of it. You have a new pickaxe for enchanting. What about a sword? What do we get from that? Sharpness 3. That's not enough. Alright. Let's look through here. We're looking for a smithing table. Alright. You forced my hand. O divine box of knowledge. Tell me how I can craft a smithing table in Minecraft. Had to scroll down. It was a lot of tutorial videos on how to use it. By the way, I think I'll need this and this in order to do it, which, you know, slightly troublesome. Means I am limited to the amount of netherite equipment I can actually make. But, you know, it is what it is. What is its crafting recipe? Obtaining, yes. Alright, there we go. It has come to me in my prophetic visions. I see it now. Yes, of course. With just 1 log and 2 iron, I have crafted it. A table of the smith. Four netherite scraps, 4 gold ingots, still a netherite ingot. Indeed it is. I value the pickaxe more. To be fair, if I can make just efficiency 4, wow! What is it now? Efficiency 4 again? I think I should also always check a book, right? Fire aspect is not that valuable. Do I use the grindstone on it? I think I should. Ah, shit. Grindstone. How do I make it? It's probably something ridiculous. How do I know? Stone slab. A regular stone slab? How do you do it? Do you need the stone cutter to make that? No, you just need stone. What an endeavor just to make a good pickaxe. Though I guess it's worth it. I didn't even check the rest of the recipe. I just realized I needed this. Making a few mistakes. Oh, speaking of mistakes, let's not make this mistake and get this started. It's not pretty, I'm aware. We'll make everything pretty later. Right now, we need practical. A CD place, you know it. Go on my mushrooms, just like my sibling. Anyways, now let's get the grindstone up and add them. Grindstone recipe. Place a stick and plank in the first 2 boxes and the first of the third. Can I just get the... Yeah, there we go. That's pretty easy. Alright, stone, turn to slabs, turn to... I put the sticks away. It's a good trick, by the way, to just make a ton of sticks and just keep them on you, because you will need them. Efficiency 4 again. But this time it might come with more than just efficiency 4. Even just efficiency 4 and breaking 3 would be worth it. But I should just check the rounds. Power 4 is worth it on its own. Make a new bow, we'll get a level, and we'll get that. Infinity is amazing, don't get me wrong. But arrows are cheap. I don't want to go through those guys. I do not. I'm quite literally ill-equipped arrow-wise. Arrows are cheap. So infinity, while being very convenient and being very nice and being a hell of a thing in a PvP game mode because your opponent can't pick up your arrows and use them against you, isn't all that necessary on its own. Where am I going? What is my plan to get XP? I went this way like I had a plan. Well, I guess like mining a little bit would be a way to do it. Oh wait, there's another way to do it. Now, it may not be raining, but sure as hell, well, I mean, I think it's actually sun setting, but darn tootin' who's counting? Yeah, the sun's about to go down. So we'll sit in that boat. I also love how I have a boat right there. I chose to swim. You know, it was just a good day for one. To be fair, I did just go through hell. Not metaphorically. Not metaphysically. Not in any other kind of way. Straight up hell. But now we've got this section of the inventory, a beautiful section with a lot of healing in it. And the potential for so much more. It's not like we have backpacks or anything, but like later if we can get a donkey and he can just carry around like an entire brewing station with him. Like we probably wouldn't put just a bunch of potions on him. We'd put like all the supplies to make potions and just bring him with us. Those villagers finally despawned, or are they just somewhere else out of sight? Well, we'll do this for a little bit. I want that more powerful bow, because that's another form of arrow efficiency. Plus, killing power is always going to be extremely useful. Fishy business. But what a peaceful day. Nothing stressful. Just the man, you know, this is it. Whew. Take a load off. No, we don't have the inventory space. I don't need these. Oh, got another. What was that? A nautilus shell. Ooh, fancy. You can put a chest on a boat, right? Or can you put a chest in a minecart? And you can put a minecart with a chest on it in a boat? Something like that. And it's still very quiet. Ooh. That's extremely important for us. Anyways, we're going to turn the music up to max. This is very important. That's how you make water breathing potions. Isn't this relaxing? Let the sound of the waves gently rock you to sleep. Good night. Oh, another pufferfish. Yeah, but we'll need the pufferfish for later. Water breathing potions. Technically, 24 minutes should be plenty, but taking extra just in case is just going to be a good precaution to take. So, having 50. Was it? No, 24. Yeah, it'll be 8 by 3 instead it's 8 by 6, so 48 minutes. I don't know how I doubled 24 and got 50 something. 24 doubled? 48. Having 48 minutes should be plenty. Right now we fish. We're just looking for enough XP to level up. If we get a better rod, that'd be neat. Now here comes the next guy. Oop. What a beautiful little view we've got. I think actually if I fish over there, there's a slightly different loot pool depending on the water you're fishing in. Maybe that's just for tropical fish. That might be for tropical fish. No, there's a pufferfish. That little guy. You can tell because he's got the colors of a pufferfish. He's just a small little dude. Here, I can prove it. Whoops, wrong one. Hey there, little fella. Oh, he's not up against the block. Well, I did prove it. I got close and he did his puffing up. I can't get him into the bucket because I gotta essentially have to right click him while he's against a wall to do that. I am in the warm ocean, right? No, I'm still in the desert. Ah, a little bit forward. Towards the giant chasm. You know what? This actually reminds me of in Dredge, a very fun game. I recommend it. It's a short but sweet game with a nice story to tell. It's like an eldritch fishing game. Which, I mean, it's not scary. Well, I guess you might. There's some spooky moments, but it's not really a scary game. Um, and one of the areas, I really like this area. Yo, an entire pod of dolphin just spawned. Sick. But one of the areas is a giant like reef area, or it's an atoll. For those of you who don't know what an atoll is, it is a essentially a big island, but the entire center of it is a body of water. There's a thin layer of land on the outside. Usually some part of it is a sandbar as well. And so it's a big atoll. And the center of the atoll is all these jellyfish, and there's essentially a giant, like, kraken-like monster deep within the. And it's very well done. You got like a tentacle that comes up and pierces at your ship. Uh, Real cool design, and the entire it's like a more tropical looking area, so it reminded me of like the chasm in the center. You know what? That might be the way to play out this sort of survival area. Is try to do like a thematic sort of eldritch fishing thing going on. There's the town to one side, and I'll be the town to the other. Well, I can just be the eldritch fisherman, uh, the eldritch keeper of knowledge over here. I can do something with that. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do anything that grandiose, and I've never done high level organics. Organics is things that look like not humanoid, that look natural, but so essentially anything like animal like would be organics. And I've never been good at that. Maybe I'll be able to get some assistance in sort of planning that out. But I might be able to do something. I mean, I'm sure if I devoted myself, I put some time into it, I could probably come up with a good way of making tentacles consistently. A name tag! Yeah, hold up. But we're about to hit level 30. Never mind, we're holding down. Get to the next level, get to level 30, enchant the bow, then name the name tag and name the big guy. Yeah, no, I think we have a vision now. You know what else is funny? That mangrove area, there's a mangrove area in that as well, in the in Dredge as well. There's also like a volcano in that area sort of has an explosion, but it's a little different. And then the final area is just a big crag, sort of like that. I mean, I guess I kind of did pick an area, kind of like Dredge. It's kind of just funny. I'm not gonna do everything based off of Dredge though. I'm still going to just do what I want to do, build my own little town. But it's a good foundational thought element, is making this like a little. We go for some eldritch themology, and then if I just learn how to make a few tentacles, I can decorate certain things. Like I could decorate this chasm. I mean, with water breathing potions, you can build underwater. And then once we have sponges, I can even get rid of the water that's in the way. Sorry for anybody who got motion sick because I suddenly swapped perspectives and spun around at the same time. I understand it can make you motion sick, so for those affected, I am sorry. Make the power 4 bow, even if it's just power 4, it's good enough. Power 4 on breaking 3, even better. That bow is going to decimate. $31 iron. Makes 3 iron blocks. Puts this here. Remember, it's half a stack minus 1. That's how you remember, 31. And if our big guy there, who we've been calling Big Guy, yeah, do I name him an eldritch entity or no? He's like a priest, right? Priestess. You a dude or give me some? Are you a dude? You a chick? Can I get a more definitive like? Okay, do you want to be a priest? Do you want to be a priestess? Do you want to be a god in a form? I'm gonna take that as a yes. So that's the. So this is a god trapped in animal form, the form they take while on this plane. So I'm a god, of course, myself. So I guess it makes sense. I'm an eldritch entity, and this is my pal who's also an eldritch entity. I guess you're like my lesser eldritch entity. I guess we finally have a theme going on. And those can be my worshippers over there, I guess. So what do we name the great eldritch sand runner? He Let's just tell a story and the name will come to us, okay? This is a technique I do. Come up with names all the time for characters. I just start telling a story and then I go with whatever came to me. He who captivated the peoples of the villages, whose form is ever lingering above any desert worshipper, for they know they need his approval, or else death will be certain. He who can dry the deserts further, who incurs its sandstorms in wrath, the great old one. He who scurries across the desert at his leisure pace, for the sand bends beneath him, he does not bend for the mountains. Destroyer of the land itself, we shall call thee. Nothing came to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Nothing came with me in that inspirational moment. But I'm just gonna come up with a name. Let's see. I do like the name Yiga de Millennia from Fate. So what if we did something with that? Made it more desert-like. I don't know many desert languages, and I don't want to do something racially insensitive. When I think of Sand Kings in terms of actual like mythology, you of course have like Amon Ra. I mean, Amon is also a devilish name. Well, Amon is a devil, and the R is Goisha. Goisha. Could we do something with that? Amon Goisha Goet Amenium. Does that even fit? Amon Goetamenium? That sounds like an eldritch name to me. Welcome, ruler of the desert, Amon Goetamenium. Yeah, no, that's got a good ring to it. I like that, Amon Goetamenium. And thus he was christened, so that his worshippers may call him by his name. Amon Goetamenium. Yeah, I mean, I'm content. Did some fishing. Got some puffer fish. And do some stuff with. Got an idea. Sort of the eldritch idea, which works around with what I got. I just got to learn how to do some tentacles. And I mean, I can look at some fantasy art. Sort of that theming. One last thing, but I'm not going to end the episode immediately. I want to check what these look like. Because I have a chest plate. It is. Don't need that second diamond sword on us. Let's see, what do these look like? Oh, right, add an ingot or crystal. Right. I mean, that looks pretty cool. What about snout? Not bad. Jungle one? Jungle one's pretty weak. And the coast one we've seen before. The coast one is... Okay, I understand what the coast one is now. It's neat. I like the dune for the chest plate. Oh, that looks real nice. Oh, I'll still need the gold. We're going to put the dune... Well, we shouldn't put the dune away. Sand. I understand it. Sure, I understand it. Pretty basic. It's very basic. I mean, the dune armor just looks so good, comparative. I mean, snout also looks good though. So you know what? We'll make these snout. And now my legendary golden boots that have saved me many a fall damage. You've earned yourself probably just a coastal trim. I mean, it gives you a little bit of diamond in there. It makes it look like your diamond boots with a gold trim, but I do not like that as much. What about doing there? And honestly, I like this one the best anyways. Congrats, coastal. Well, it looks better because I put diamond onto. And then what is my crown? Dune crown. Coastal crown looks the best. Honestly, I'm a fan of the coastal crown. And we'll call it there. I had a lot of fun with this session. I hope you enjoyed. And see y'all next time.